Very good evening, my dear GW soldiers. Very good evening, very good evening, very good evening. First of all, kindly let me know, am I audible? Kindly let me know, am I audible, bacha? Each and everyone, very good evening. Let me know fast. Yes, Jadeep, Ram, very good evening. Well, very good, bacha. Very good. So, first of all, tell me, is there is any doubt till now? Is there is any doubt till now? Once again, my dear students, very good evening. Today, we are going to discuss recoverable schedule. What is the topic? View serializable schedule and recoverable schedule. Till now, we discuss without wasting your time. I am directly come to the topic. We discussing about the serializable schedule. Serializable schedule, my dear. We discussing about the serializable schedule. I told there are two type of serializable schedule. Can check either it is conflict serializable or view serializable. What, bachcho? Yes, I will discuss that. Get first one is conflict serializable. Second, view serializable. Serializable. And how to check conflict serializable? How to check? Very good evening, Priya Chaudhary. God bless you, Jadeep. Adya Raj, very good evening. Jadeep, Sham, each and every one. Very good evening, my dear students. Now, what is the topic of today class? Till now, we discuss about the serializable schedule. What is the meaning of serializable schedule? A schedule is said to be serializable. Either it is conflict serializable or view serializable or both, my dear. Either it is conflict or view or both, my dear. Now, how to check the conflict? We have a testing method. Testing for conflict serializability. Yes or no? For that purpose, we have a precedence graph. Precedence graph method. Or I told the Brahmastra. What is the Brahmastra? What is the Brahmastra, bacha? CNC, 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 बच्चों. Cycle, not conflict. Cycle, not conflict, my dear. Cycle, not conflict. Okay. After that, we discuss about the view serializable schedule. There are three conditions for a view serializable. Initial read. Second, final write. Third one, updated read. Yeah, write read sequence must be updated read. Yeah, write read sequence must be same, my dear. We discussed view equivalent schedule already. We discussed view equivalent in which all three condition we have to check. All three condition we have to check, my dear. All three condition we have to check. I told shall read, final write and write read. Like this question I discussed with you. These are the not equivalent because initial read fail. In this question, final write, final write, final write is fail. In this question, updated read is fail. That's why S1 is not equal to S2. Then we discuss this question. I given as a homework. I given as a homework, bacha. I given as a homework. T27, 28, 29, Q, right Q, right Q, right Q. I told first of all you have to check view serializable. You have to check, sorry, you have to check conflict serializable with the help of precedence graph method. With the help of precedence graph method, my dear, then you can check if you are getting cycle, then it is not conflict serializable, then you will check to serializable condition. Now please let me know it is conflict or not. Please let me know it is conflict or not. Each and everyone let me know fast. CNC, the cycle exists, so not conflict serializable. Very good, but CNC. Like here you can see 1 T3. It say right 1 2 T1 लिख रहा हूं मैं इसको, and T1, even there is a age from T1 say T3 and T2 say T3 also, but you are getting any one cycle, then not conflict. CNC. Believe me, bachcho, listen carefully. Believe me, this is very famous among the student. Why? I am not taking ki it is my developed. No. I'm not taking any credit, but it helps the student. Believe me, one of my student, last to last year, I don't disclose the name. Kal, and she is right now in ISC, yeah, maybe in final year, yeah, pass out, ISC Bangalore from GATE. So she told me ki sir, I was confused because in the GATE examination day, I mistake in one question, so my mind little bit nervous. I'm little bit nervous, but this type of shortcut helped me. CNC. Then I remember, because you know what is the general meaning? Conflict means bad. Conflict means bad of English meaning. है ना? But conflict serializable means good. Or conflict instruction means bad. So there is a something, if you think practically in English language, then you will misguide. That is the reason. I make it CNC. Cycle, not conflict. Very simple, no confusion. Okay. Now it is not conflict. Now we have to check for view. How to check for view? How many serial schedule are there? 3 transaction na? T1, T2, T3, T1, T3, T2, T2, T1, T3, T2, T3, T1, T3, T1, T2, T3, T2, T1. 6 schedule are there. Now you choose dummy. How to choose dummy, my dear? How to choose dummy? Which transaction start the initial read? This one. Mean to say this is not in the op. This is not in the op. And which transaction perform the final write? This one. So what is the dummy? This one. If it is happening, then this one, otherwise no one. Chamka everyone. Each and everyone let me know fast. Clear? Everyone. Let me know fast. Very good. Now listen carefully, my dear student. Then we will write write Q, write Q, write Q. Okay, bacha. Now listen carefully. Which transaction perform initial read here? T1, T1. And here also shall read satisfy. Now check for final write. Which transaction performing the final write? T3. 1, T3. Which one? T3. And here T3. So final write is also satisfying. Third case. Third case, write read sequence. Yeah, you can say updated read. Updated read या write read. Updated read या write read sequence, my dear. Okay, there is a no WR case. There is a no WR case, then no need to check. So beta, what is happening in this question? This schedule cycle, then not conflict, but it's to serializable. It's to serializable. What we can say, it's a serializable. A serializable schedule, my dear. Serializable schedule. Chamka everyone. And this concept is called here blind write. This concept is called blind write. Blind write, my sir. What is the meaning of blind write? What is the meaning of blind write, sir? Blind write means write without reading is called blind write. Is called blind write, my dear. Like here you can see, bacho. Like here you can see, my dear student, can see here T2 and T3. T2 and T3, what they are doing? They are performing the blind write. They are performing the blind writes. How? Because they come and not reading any value, just write it. Just write it. What is the meaning of blind writes? I am taking non-technical example. Like in your college, you are not reading the question paper, just write it. Getting my point? Here you can see write T2 and T3. What they are doing? Write without the reading. Getting my point? So what is happening for that? It become not conflict but view. It become not conflict but view, my dear. You can see. Already I told every conflict serializable is a view serializable, but reverse is not true. I told yesterday also. Crystal clear, bachcho? This concept crystal clear, everyone? Everyone, let me know, please. So I told, listen carefully. Every view serializable that is not conflict serializable having the blind writes. You can see here there is a blind writes. There is a blind write. One and this one might. We have to check कि all three condition. Don't say directly कि blind right से तो view होगा ही होगा. Most of the cases. But beta, what happen ना? If I want to do कि you will do the wrong if you read something. Then if I insert some any operation in such a manner कि data item 1 पे okay हो रहा है. Are you getting my point? Data item Q पे okay. But Shyam, if I insert data item P in such a manner that satisfy any, that fail any of the condition. That fail any of the condition, then you can't conclude. Otherwise, technically you can say blind right, then it is not conflict, but view, yes, blind right is there. Clear? But ऐसे memorize मत कीजिए. Okay. Now solve this one. Solve this one. Sima, very good evening. Why you join late? Sham, crystal clear. Not only clear. Yes, everyone. Let me know. Now here there are 6 schedule. How to make dummy? How to make dummy, beta? 6 schedule are there. 3 transaction na. T1, T2, T3. T1, T3, T2. T2, T1, T3. T2, T1, 3, T1, T3, T2. There are 6 schedule. Then how to make dummy? You can see, bacha, initial read performed by T and final write on A performed by T3. So T2, T1, T3. We will pick this option. remaining we eliminate. बच्चों, are you getting this dummy approach? Are you getting this dummy approach? How to find dummy? Are you getting? Then I will make read A, read B, write A, write B, write A, read B, write A. Now, please let me know it is view or not. It is view or not. Please let me know. It is view or not, beta. Tell me fast. Tell me fast, bachcho. How to check? You have to apply each and every condition. First condition, initial read. Here on A, T2 and B, T2. A and T2, AP T2 and B. Initial read pass. Check for final write. Here A final write performed by T3. Here A final write performed by T3 and B final write performed by T1, my dear. Final write performed by T1. Here also final write performed by T1. Clear, bacha? So final write is also there. Third, updated read. Updated read. Yeah, WR you can say. Write then read. How to check, my dear? There is a WR case. There is a WR case. There is a WR case. Yes, sir. WR case. On data item B. On data item B, there is a WR case. You can see same. So, my dear student, it is view serializable. It is view serial. Chamka, Sima, Jadip, Sham. Jadip, you missed yesterday class. Each and every one, let me know fast. Everyone crystal clear? So now check for it is conflict or not. It is conflict or not, beta. Check also it is conflict or not. Check by precedence graph it is conflict or not. Let me know fast. Okay, Jadip. Please let me know what is the answer. It is conflict or not. Very good. Here you can see read B, write B. Say T1, write write B, write A, write A. You can see cycle. Not make complete NC. Cycle, not conflict. Cycle, not conflict. Clear, bacha? So what happened? Not conflict, but it's view serializable. What we can conclude? It's a serializable schedule. It's a serializable schedule, my dear. It's a serializable schedule. Or you can see here blind writes is there. Like here blind write is there. Here blind write is there. Here blind write is there. A and T1, my dear, T1 and T3 having a blind writes. T1 having a blind writes on data item A and B, and T3 having the data item A as well. All clear, बच्चों? चमका? Kindly write down in chat box. I told here every view serializable schedule that is not conflict having a blind write. Clear, बच्चा? Can everyone? Now, this question, please solve. Please solve, बच्चों. Fast, fast, fast. Everyone. Please solve. This question, please solve. Each and everyone, let me know fast. Tell me fast. Very good, but very good. Because you can see there is a cycle. Read A, write A. Write say right here. There is a cycle, बच्चों. There is a cycle. ENC. When you check for when you check for view, when you check for view, so final write will fail in T1 followed by T2. Because here final write is performed by T1. Final write is performed by T1. But when you take a dummy for T1 followed by T2, final write fail. But when you take T2 followed by T1, then initial read fail. Initial read. Getting my point? So this schedule is not serializable at T1 followed by T2 or T2 followed by T1. Chamka, everyone? Here, this final write create a problem in T1 followed by T2. In initial read create a problem in T2 followed by T1. If you take view equivalent T2 followed by T1, then initial read create a problem. If T1 followed by T2, then final write performing here T1, but here performing T2. Still clear, bacha? This is similar like a C2. You remember 1900 and 3300. The sum of A plus B is 50. You remember. Chamka, bachcho, everyone, let me know fast. Acknowledge, my dear. Acknowledge, everyone. Acknowledge. Now, this is one question. Again, I am giving as a homework. This question. Now, my dear, I told one question. You done that question? क्या था वो question? What is the question? What is the age? Age direction is where? What is the age direction? Let me know fast, bacha. What is the age direction? T2 to T4. T2 to T4. Very good, bacha. Yes. Now let me know what is the correct answer you are getting. What is the correct answer you are getting? Let me know. What is the correct answer you are getting? I given as a homework, na? Very good. 12 is the correct answer. Tom, yesterday why you are giving the wrong? Listen carefully. How to solve? Here you think 1 point. You are getting 1 point. Your schedule order is T2, then T4. Then T. Okay. T2. Seema, you are getting 12. Seema, Jaideep, Chan, everyone, you are getting 12. Okay, listen carefully. What I am telling, T2 से T2 to T4, T2 to T4. You are getting one clarity only. And T1 and T3 are independent, mean to say you can place anywhere. You can place anywhere. Okay. Now please focus. What I am saying, T2, T4. Now if I am taking first T1. What are the place for T1? What are the places for T1? Here, here and here. Can I place T1 here, here and here? There are three cases. I can place T1 here in the mid of T2, T4, in the after the T2, T. Okay, you can do it permutation combination, but I am giving the feeling also. Don't worry. Don't use permutation combination here. Although you can use, I am not denying, but listen carefully. So you are getting three cases. Case first, second, third. Please put your pen down, everyone. Your pen down. What is the case first you are getting? Your question now. What is the case first you are getting, my dear? What is the case first you are getting? Case first are getting one, T2, T4. Case second, one, T4. T2, T4. Case third, T2. Hope so you are getting, but you are getting three. Please try to understand. Okay, Seema, listen carefully. My dear student, what I am telling, please put your pen down. Your pen down. And tomorrow class also I will take very good example. Listen carefully what I am telling. You get only one thing. Your order is T2 to T4. Means T2 appear before T4. T2 appear before T4. You getting only one knowledge कि T2 appear before T4. What beta? T2 appears before T4. Okay बच्चा? Now T2 T4 पहले T2 आएगा then T4 T2 T2 T4 T2 T4 बच्चा. Okay. Now what I'm telling, how many places you have for a T1? How many places? How many options we have? You have a three options. Either you can put, my dear, either you can put here, either you can put here, either you can put. There are three options for a T1. Either you can start from T4, no problem. You can start from T3 या T1, not T4. T1 या T3 you can start. I pick first T1. Listen carefully what I am telling. कि you getting only one point कि your schedule is followed by T2 followed by T4. Mean to say T4 comes after T2. या T2 come before the T4. And T1 and T3 are independent. You can place T1 and T3 anywhere. Everywhere, anywhere you can place. So what are the position? What are the possibility? How to fix? There are three places. Either you can do one approach, factorial 3 divided and factorial 2. Then you are getting 12 answer. Why? Three places, 1, 2 and 3. You are getting three places na? 1, 2, 3. So three places you can put these two na. So factorial 3 and T1 and T3 can interchange, then factorial 2. But I am telling, don't understand in this manner. Okay? Try to feel these things. So it will help you lots of. T1, T2, T4, T2, T1, T4, T2, T4, T1. This is your answer. Now, you fix only T1 right now. T1 work done. Now, how many places you are having? How many places you have? 4, 4, total 12, 43. Getting बच्चों? बच्चों, how many student getting? Write down in chat box. Please, please, please. Let me know fast. How many student getting? Let me know fast. And if you want, if you want that complete case, I can explain, bacha. I can explain that complete case also. Don't fear. Don't fear. I can explain. For each case, there are 4 partner. Case first के 4 part. First one, either T4, 4. Please listen carefully. Listen, I am using different color pen also. Keep patience. You also the calculation in your mind. Please, please focus, focus, focus. Or how can you write, my dear? Can you write? Either you can place here this position. I place it. Either you can place here. You can place it either after T2. After T2, what you do? First of all, you can after T2 na. So you can write T1, T2. Third case. Here you can place here T1, or you can place into say into say into say. अच्छा, just a minute. I written wrong. Here T3 आएगा बेटा. Getting my point? Here T3. Here T3. Again, I am telling. Don't worry. Why you fear? Listen carefully. Please listen. Yes, I have done mistake. Bachcho, first of all, forget each and everything. I will write neat and clean. Okay? Don't worry about it. We are getting, please try to understand. We are getting only one possibility, T2, then T4. Now we can write T2 and T4 here. And how many places we have? How many places? One, two, you have 3 places. Or you can insert either T1 or T3. Let's assume start with T1. Start with T1. First we'll take T. What are the possibilities for T1? What are the possibilities? Either you can write here, either you can write here, or either you can write here. Okay, case first, case second, case third. Mean to say, either you can write T1 first, yeah, after T, yeah, the last. These are the 3 case. These are the 3 case: T1, T4, T2, 1 T4, T2, T4, T. You are getting these 3 case. Case first, case second, and case third. Now, my dear, now for T4, how many possibility? 1, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. In each time are getting 4, 4, 4. Total 12 cases for T3. Total 12 cases for T3. Either you can insert here, insert here, insert here, insert here. T3. For each case, there are 4 sub cases. For each case, there are 4 sub cases. So, bachcho, I will take case first. First of all, what? First of all, what? I am writing in one color. T4, T1, T2. Here again, I am writing wrong. T3, T1, T2, T4. T1, T3, T2, T4. T1, T2, T3, T4. T1, T2, T4, T3. Getting my point? Each and every one getting my point? What I am doing? I am writing T3 here. 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 And my dear, already T1. These are the 4 cases of case first. Now I will take case second. I will take case second. I will take case second. What is the case second? First one. Case second. First one. T3, T2, T3, T2, T1, T4. Getting बच्चों? Second. T2, T3, T1, T4. Third. T2, T1, T3, T4. Fourth. T2, T1, T4, T3. Either you can place here T3, or you can place here, or you can place here, or you can place here. But sir, where is the earlier wala T1? T1 is placed after T2. Here. Here. T2 and T4 के mid में. T2 and T4 के mid. Clear everyone? Each and everyone, like you can place here T3, T2, T1, T4, T2, T3, T1, T4, T2, T1, T3, T4, T2, T1, T4, T3. Getting बच्चों? चमका? These are the 4. Next. Listen carefully. How I can write case third? First. Here. T3, T2, T4, 1. T2, T3, T4, T1. T2, T4, 3, T1. T2, T4, T1, T3. बच्चों, I have written all 4 possible case for each sub case. So don't fear, I have written all case here. Mean to say T3 here, 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 and here also. What are the cases for T1 is where? After T2 and T1, T1, T1. Total 12 cases you are getting. Answer is 12. 12 is the correct answer, my dear. 12 is the correct answer. Hope so you are getting. I told all combinations, but you observe one thing. In all combination, 10. You can see T2, 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 T4, T2, T4, T2, T2, T4, T2, T4, T2, T4, T2, T4. In all combinations, T2, T4 is maintaining. चमका everyone? चमका? आया मजा? You are getting these things or not? Everyone acknowledge fast. Really enjoying? Really enjoying? Now, this one do as a homework. I will take this one tomorrow. After that, after that, we are going to discuss recoverable schedule. We are going to discuss recoverable schedule. Recoverable schedule, my dear. Recoverable schedule. Before going to recoverable schedule, you try to understand how many having the dependence. Here you let me know out of six examples in which there is a dependence, in which there is a dependence, in which there is a dependence. There are six examples. You let me know. I just copy. You let me know in how much, in how many there is a dependencies. Please let me know. Tell me. For that, I am telling one thing also. I told beta what is the problem because of concurrent execution. Problem concurrent execution. What are the problem due to concurrent execution? There are lots of problems. There are lots of problem, but out of them, what are the problems? First one is WR. WR means what? Which we discuss in a conflict instruction also. Write read problem. What beta? Write read problem. Yeah, you can say uncommitted. Yeah, dirty. Uncommitted read. Yeah, you can say dirty read problem. First problem is uncommitted read. Yeah, dirty read problem, my dear. Okay. Second one is RW, mean to say read write problem. Yeah, unrepeatable या non repeatable read. And yeah, non repeatable read problem. Third one, WW problem. WW means write write. That's why we are calling these are the conflict instruction na. Write write problem. It is also known as lost update. Little bit minor difference between these. Lost update problem. Lost update problem. Fourth one is phantom tuple problem. Phantom tuple problem, yeah, phantom phenomena. And fifth one is incorrect summary also. That is the result of all these. This Majorly three are using WR, RW and WW. That is called as conflict instruction also. It write read problem is also known as uncommitted या dirty read. Read write RW is known as unrepeatable या non-repeatable read, and WW in this lost update is there. And next one is phantom tuple problem. Now please, so you remember only these names. You remember only these names: WR problem, RW and WW. These are the famous name. Phantom tuple not asked in gate till now, but it is also happening just because of concurrent execution. Just because of concurrent execution, my dear. Now you let me know what is the answer. What is the answer? Sir, first में dependency है. Yes, of course. First में there is a dependency, my dear. First, there is a dependency because here T2 depend on T1. It is called uncommitted read. Uncommitted, or you can say dirty. Uncommitted, या you can say dirty. What is the meaning of uncommitted या dirty read? What is the meaning of uncommitted या dirty read? What is the meaning? Modified by one transaction, modified या update या written by one transaction. और कौन सा वाला ट्रांजेक्शन? अनकमिटेड ट्रांजेक्शन. So that transaction not committed. And read by other transaction. Other transaction. Modified by one transaction and read by other transaction. So yes, there is a dependency. All clear? Second, what is happening in second, my dear? What is happening in second? What is happening in second? Let me know fast. Sham, let me know, beta. What is happening in second? Second, there is a no dependency. No dependency. Why? Because here you commit. Here you commit means you store the data in the database. Now I am T2 not depend on T1. T2 not depend on T1, my dear. Here also there is a no dependency. Sir, please explain why there is a no dependency. For example, A value was 500. Okay, it done 25,000. 25,000. It done 25,000. When there is a rollback, then what happen? It will do the undo. What happen? A value 25,000. Not again it become 500. So here T2 not depend on T1. T2 not depend on, not depends on T1, my dear. Crystal clear, everyone? Each and everyone, these three are crystal clear. These three are crystal clear. Please let me know fast. Next, fourth one. Fourth one. Dependence, beta. This is a dependency. This is the problem. These are the problem, bacha. These are the problem. Okay. Now here there is a no dependency. Here there is a no dependency. Dependency means what, Seema? Dependency means what? You are depending. Are depending. For example, I'm taking one example which we done sometimes. What happened? if your next, yeah, previous one, that is a topper, let's suppose, is writing, then you copied, then you write. Mean to say, you depend on the previous one. You depend on the previous one. Are you getting my point? But he is writing in his copy, you are writing your copy, then there is no problem. When there is a problem, if he or she write, then you read that value that was written by that candidate, then there is a dependency. Getting my point? Now here what happened? You are writing your own, I am writing my own, no dependency. Now in fifth one, in fifth one, in fifth one, tell me fast. In fifth one, please check it once again. In fifth one, yes, fifth one, no dependency. The fifth one, no dependency. Now you are saying, sir, it is uncommitted read now. It's not uncommitted read. Not uncommitted. Why? Because uncommitted read means modified by one transaction. Uncommitted read means modified by one transaction and read by read by read by another transaction. Read by another transaction, my dear. By another transaction. Chamka everyone? Chamka? But here what is happening? Here same transaction value read. Same transaction. You written something, I override these things. Now I am reading whatever my transaction T2 written. Crystal clear, bacha? Crystal clear, bacho? And here T2 depend on T1, T1 depend on T2. Yes, there is a dependency. One depend on T2 and T2 depends on T1. T2 depends on T1. Crystal clear, everyone? Each and everyone crystal clear? Now I am discussing about the recoverable schedule. Tell me fast, crystal clear? Now I am going to discuss recoverable schedule, बच्चों. May I start? बच्चों, please tell me till now each and everyone, each and everything, Samka, any doubt? Any doubt, everyone? Any student having any doubt? Please let me know fast. No, what is the definition of recoverable schedule? I am writing, you think it's very tough, but believe me, it's very easy. Believe me, it's very easy. A recoverable schedule one pair for each pair of transaction, for each pair of transaction Ti and Tj such that Tj read TJ read a data item which was previously written by TI. Okay, just wait. Which was previously. Beta, I am not saying कि WW is a dependency. WW is a dependency. You are taking other way. Sham, I am telling ki what are the problem because of concurrent execution. These are the problem. And what is the meaning of dependency? These are not called dependency. Dependency means you depend on me, I depend on you. So dependency means if any transaction is depend to another, then yes or no. Okay. So first of all, I will complete this. Don't worry. Then I will take TJ read a data item that which was previously written by TI. Then commit of TI, commit of transaction TI appear before. Commit of transaction TI appear before commit of T. Commit of MID. Commit of TJ. Okay. Now listen carefully. What is the meaning of recoverable schedule? What is the meaning of recoverable schedule? How to check? Please put your pen down. Your pen down, my dear student. What I am telling, this is the transaction TI, this is the transaction TJ. If I write A, you read A, then my commit or rollback appear before your commit. Are you getting my point? What I am telling, please try to recoverable schedule. What is the definition of recoverable schedule? Please try to understand what I am telling. A recoverable schedule is one where for each pair, for each pair, you can see for each pair of transaction Ti and Tj such that Tj read a data item, Tj read a data item that was previously written by Ti, that was previously written by Ti, then commit of Ti appear before the commit of T. Mean to say, if you are reading a value that was written by me, then my commit appear before your commit. That is the meaning of recoverable schedule, my dear. That is the meaning of recoverable schedule, my dear. Crystal clear, bachcha? Each and everyone crystal clear? Getting my point? What is the meaning of recoverable schedule? Mean to say, in other language, you can say, if T2 depends on T1, mean to say T2 read a value written by Ti, written by T1, written by T1, then commit of T2 must be delay until commit or rollback of T1. Until commit or rollback of T1. Commit or rollback of 1, my dear. In a very simple approach, what I am telling, in a very simple approach, what I am telling, my dear, please try to understand. What I am telling, then everyone listen carefully. If this is the T1, this, yeah, I can say the transaction. I, the transaction. Okay. If I perform write A or reading that value, then my commit or rollback appear before your commit, my dear. My commit or rollback appear before. Getting my point? My commit or rollback appear before commit. Then you can say it is a recoverable. Then you can say it is a recoverable. Can say it is a recoverable issue. Crystal clear, bachcha? Each and every one crystal clear. Now you can see what I am telling. Need to address the effect of the transaction failure. If a transaction TJ, if a transaction TJ, if a transaction TJ read a data item which was previously written by a transaction TI, then the commit operation of TI appear before the commit operation of T. That is called recoverable issue. For example, here what is happening, my dear? Here what is happening? This is reading this value, but commit operation is happening. This commit appear before. का commit पहले आ रहा बच्चा. So what happen? What happen? What happen? What is the commit required first? What is the commit required first? T8 transaction. Transaction number T8 commit required first. What we can say? It is non-recoverable or irrecoverable. Non-recoverable or irrecoverable. Still clear, bachcha? Samka like T8. What is the problem, my dear? What is the problem here? Why it is called non-recoverable या irrecoverable? Why it is called non-recoverable या irrecoverable? There are two transactions, T8 and T9. T9, T9 read the value which is written by T8 and it done commit. Now let us assume here there is a failure. Here there is a failure. Then what happened, bacha? This value read by this one and it is already commit. Like here you can see, if T8 should abort, then T9 would have the read possibly shown to the user and inconsistency occur in the consistent state. Are you getting my point? So database must ensure that schedule are recovered. Mean to say the T9 before 9 commit, here T9 commit before T8. That's why it is recoverable. Irrecoverable या non recoverable beta. But what is the case? I told if you are reading, देखो, I have written, you read it. I write, you read it. Then what happen? I commit. Because why what is, please try to understand the significance. What is the problem here? What is the problem here, my dear? What is the problem here? If I perform write here and you perform read here, and here you are done the commit. Now beta, now after some time at this point there is a failure. There is a failure. Then bachcho, what happen? This value read by this one, it is already commit. Consistent state. Are you getting my point? So that's why it is called irrecoverable or non-recoverable skill. Did not take the guarantee, na, it will also commit. Let's suppose there is a failure, then it create a problem, no, my dear student. Now, whenever you have to check recoverable, na, just focus only this. Just focus only this part. What if I perform right? If I perform right Q, you are performing Q, then my commit या rollback appear before. That's all. Very simple, bacha. Very simple. It's very simple. My commit appear before your commit. If happen, then this. Crystal clear, bacha. Each and every one crystal clear. Now, these are the 6 cases We will discuss later on all these. These are the 6 case. You will check and tell me what is the correct answer, which are the recoverable. Tomorrow class I will ask, and this is also. This is also, please read. Then we start from the cascading rollback tomorrow class. Don't worry, bacha. Don't worry. Can I give one question also? Can I give one question also? Please solve this question also. MCQ 2016. And this is 2021 2 marks. 2021 2 marks, my dear. 21 marks. Now, my dear student, let me know, is there is any doubt? Let me know, is there is any doubt? Really enjoying or not? Everyone, are you getting the benefit of these classes or not? Don't say yes sir, no sir. Please explain, write complete. What you getting about these? You are getting some informations, knowledge, data. No doubt, sir. Acknowledge everyone. Seema, Jaideep, Shan. God bless. So, thank you everyone. God bless you. God bless. God bless. Please solve these questions and gate questions. Thank you everyone.